Well, hi everybody, hope everybody's keeping well. Here we are today down in sunny Newton Ards. As you see, it's beautiful, and we're going to have a look at some GXR 750 Suzukis, which were very popular. We're going to have a look at Slingshot and the Slab. For those who aren't familiar with this area, Kirkerson Racetrack is down in that direction. This used to be a dispersal field for aircraft during the Second World War, and they were taken across there. I'll just show you. You can see the wall behind me. There was a hole put in that wall, and the aircraft were taken from the field over there through the hole in the wall there into Lord Dunleath's estate. So this is the history of the GXR 750 Suzuki. You can see it there. Lovely looking bike. The 1985 GXR 750, the original Slabby, was born, and it had 100 brake horsepower at 10,500 RPM, 176 kilos, race replica bodywork, endurance style twin headlamps, double cradle frame, 18-inch tires, which was a modern classic. And you can see the bike there. In 1986, the GXR featured a longer 20 to 25 millimeter swinging arm, which was now 1,455 millimeter wheelbase. Some air ducts remodeled. The USA got the GXR, which had a single seat radial tires, uprated NES front suspension, amber headlamps, full floating discs, steering damper, lighter sprocket cover, and cable clutch. The cost $2,000, more than the standard model, and weighed 2.5 kilos less, but was never imported to the UK. In 1987, the GXR 750H model takes many of the improvements on the USA only 750R of 1986 fork damper brakes, and adds thicker front wheels, spindle, wider tires, rims, new mudguard, hump design of the fuel tank. So you should be able to see that there. And the new GXR 750J is released in 1988 and is a major redesign. The engine has now a shorter stroke with updated TSCC combustion chambers and Sachs oil cooling for more efficiency all round, better frame rails, 40mm box tube developed with 1987 8R bigger and 43mm forks, 17-inch wheels, Nissan 4-pot brakes, known almost universally as the Slingshot, after the 36mm Mikuni carbs, weighs now up to 195 kilos, and ground clearance was initially an issue. So in 1989 there was an upgrade again. The GXR addressed the ground clearance issue using 6mm fork tubes and mounting the rear shock top mount 4mm lower. Single seat cowling came as standard. The GXR 750 RRK was limited edition version and was released during this year for racing with a long stroke motor. In 1990, Suzuki's GXR 750L returned to the long stroke motor, 70mm by 48.7mm and had bigger Slingshot carbs, 38mm machinis. Chassis wise, the rear shock now had a remote reservoir, and the front forks were 41mm upside down or inverted forks with a 170 rear section tire. Power was 114 brake horsepower at 11,000 RPM, and the weight was 193 kilos. I don't know if that was a dry weight or a curb weight. The final year of the oil air cooled saw the GXR 750M launched. See that? The motor went through a single rocker arm per valve, stiffer spring valves, and from the GXR 1100, but was otherwise similar to the L. Weight was up to 208 kilos, and the power was still around 114 brake horsepower. So you can see James with him sitting on the GXR Slingshot. So we'll go and have a look at the real things. But before we do that, I'll just let you see. The best bike Suzuki ever made was the GXR 750. Useful contacts: www.gxr.com. You should be able to see it, take a screenshot of it. Okay. Picture of Mike Hillwood, TT. And at the back we have Michael Dunlop, winner of the Northwest 200. That was on the build-based BMW S1000RR. Excuse me, at the Northwest 200. But he has, I think it's 29 TT wins. So, we'll bring you around, let you have a look at the iconic GXR Suzuki. So here we can see this GXR Suzuki. This is the 750 with the beautiful, this is the Slingshot 750, very iconic bike. The gentleman that owns this bike has a bit of work to do in the engine, that's why the petrol tank's off it. It's absolutely gorgeous looking. Take you around and see the clocks. There's the clocks in the GXR 750 Suzuki. Now, as you can see, this GXR 750 Suzuki had a single seat, so that meant that this bike was an American bike. This bike was imported from the USA. Lovely bike, the GXR 750. So as you can see, this is another GXR Slingshot. This is a Hyper Sports model, and if you remember the picture of James with him sitting on the bike, it has the same original exhaust pipe. This is an oil-cooled engine in it, and it's absolutely glorious. This bike is only 22,700 miles. These bikes are highly collectible, and they're just a work of art. I think Suzuki still make them for the US market, but they don't make them in the UK anymore. which is it's a real tragedy. If Suzuki brought these bikes back out again, there would be a real winner. Michael Neves has one in Motorcycle News, and he's given his quite a good review. This is the earlier models, but really nice. Bring it right, let's have a look at the clocks. There you can see the clocks of the GXR 750 Suzuki with the white background. So this is a UK model. This is a dual seat GXR 750 Suzuki. But you can see the rev counters at the top and the speedometers to the left hand side. So it's absolutely glorious. So it's absolutely tremendous looking, like the GXR 750. I had one, I had a 1992 one, and as you do, you sell these things and you regret selling them. If you ever have a classic bike that you like, if you can, try and hold on to it. Now we can see the original 504. The gentleman that owns this bike originally came with a single disc on the front. This gentleman got a modification done to it, so he has twin discs on it. And again, they were very iconic in their time too. The gentleman that owns this bike has had it since it was new, and it's absolutely glorious. And for those that are interested in the Bandit, that's a Suzuki Bandit, which is a 1200cc. Again, it has an oil-cooled engine in it, but it has an oil cooler up here. So it's a 4-cylinder bike, the same as a Suzuki. It's very nice. So I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. The people that are on X, Elon Reeve Musk and Tory Pilgrim, I have bought shares in Tesla using my interactive investor platform, so you don't need to worry about any deep mining or cryptocurrencies. I'll not be getting involved in those. But thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any questions below on any other motorcycles that you would like me to cover, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.